Hey guys, it's Graveyard. I just wanted to make a video on the two games I'm playing right now. The two Horde shooter games I'm playing because honestly, they're a lot of fun and I think there's something special about the Horde shooter genre. Of course, Black Ops Zombies is amazing. It's like the pinnacle of horde shooter games. It kind of started with Left 4 Dead, to be honest. Left 4 Dead was great, but it's expanded into these other games that fall short and a lot of people are divisive about. But I've been playing Darktide. I just started playing this game again. I started it when it came out and I thought it was okay. I thought the gunplay was surprisingly really good, which is the main reason why I wanted to play it, and the aesthetic. I liked almost steampunk gothic look to it, and the music is really great too. But when it released, it just wasn't enough. There was not enough maps. You're kind of just playing the same like 3 or 4 or 5 maps over and over again. But now I've come back to it and there's more maps. Apparently there's still not enough, but I'm having a lot of fun so far. I have my veteran, he's like level 16 now or 17, and I just got the plasma gun, and it's tricky to use, but it's a lot of fun. And yeah, I didn't feel like I was unlocking this many things, this many weapons after each match when the game came out. And now it feels rewarding killing enemies and leveling up. And now there's more vendors. You can level up your gun. There's like this strange free battle pass thing, which is kind of cool, but also a little useless. But I guess you can use those points on this other vendor to buy certain guns. I don't know if that rotates day to day. I hope it does, because the weapons in there aren't that amazing so far. The enemy variety, I think it's up too. I think there's more special enemies. And it makes the game feel a lot more like Left 4 Dead and Black Ops Zombies kind of had a baby, and I don't know, I just love it. And we're getting a even more massive update in like a couple days, well, in a week or so, where we're gonna be basically our guns, our weapons are going to have their own leveling system, which is great. And the biggest thing they added to the game is this perk tree. This was not in the game before. It was sort of in the game, but it was really linear, and you couldn't like build your own class off of it, but now you really can. And it makes me want to play. I don't want to stop playing. I should be in bed right now, but I'm playing this. And that brings me over to the other horde shooter game I beat, and I got my bulwark to like level 22. Space Marine 2 is a amazing horde shooter. The graphics are amazing, which don't really matter, but the game is gorgeous, I just have to say it. And the enemies, just when you kill them, the crunchiness of the guns when all their body parts just fall off, the parrying, the animations are just amazing. And the gun variety it's okay. It could be better. Hopefully it gets better, but something is so addicting about that game. Every enemy you kill, you just want to keep killing, which honestly, that's what they want you to do. They want you to be to serve the Emperor, which they got me there, even though he probably uses like chaos energy magic stuff or whatever, which is from the enemy, but who cares. But anyways, Bulwark in that game was my favorite, just because I wanted to get the cool armor. I just couldn't stop playing that. Now I'm trying Vanguard. Assault is fun too. Assault is kind of OP. You can use almost any gun, any primary gun, and Vanguard is just more so fun because of the verticality and the movement. You have this grapple, and it changes the game up quite a bit. But honestly, I feel like people don't talk enough about these other side horde shooter games. I know they're not as great as their predecessors, but if the zombies community wants something fun to play, go and play like Darktide or something. Maybe even play Vermintide. I played some of that before years ago. I thought it was okay. I had the same issue with that I had with Darktide. There was just like a few maps, and then like it was super repetitive. It felt like that game was on rails. Like every level was just, you were going straight. There was no differing paths. Everything was just in a straight line. It was just boring. It was a gorgeous game. Like the graphics in that game are incredible, and the art style really sucks you in, but it lacked personality. So I'm guessing it's better now since people love it, and keep hearing they like it more than Darktide, but Darktide's gunplay is just so arcadey enough. It is a bit like chunky, well, not chunky, clunky, and it feels in that regard a little outdated. It's not as smooth as Call of Duty, but it's arcadey enough that it's addictive. Each gun feels different and it feels fun. It just feels good to use. And the melee weapons as well are varied, and you just want to keep cutting enemies' heads off. And it gives you dopamine to cut their heads off to see it flying. I know I sound like a maniac right now, but it's the honest truth. Like, just go and play this game. You won't want to stop cutting their heads off, and you'll feel like a badass. Until like a freaking charger, or whatever they're called in this game, smashes your ass and throws you overboard or whatever, and then a dog comes and bites your balls off. But you know what? You just wake up and throw a grenade at them and everything's okay. Unless you have stupid bots or something like that, and they don't revive you. I'm excited to use the Psyker next. That is like the magic class, which is like the flame. I don't remember the names of the classes in Vermintide, but I used the magic class in that game. I thought it was a lot of fun. The like fire lady. I sound so stupid right now, but she was a lot of fun to use, so I'm excited to use the Psyker. I've seen gameplay, seen people use the Psyker, and it looks like that character, which I really enjoyed. You have like a staff you can use, which spews you can shoot magic bolts. You can shoot like force lightning from Star Wars, which is badass, and you can do this like AoE explosion attack underneath enemies. So I'm really excited to play that once I get my veteran leveled up a bit more. I think I've unlocked his final gun. I think his final gun is the plasma gun. So I don't know, maybe I'll get bored of it and then want to play Psyker next. And also something just to mention, in Space Marine 2, I'm kind of getting a little bored. I probably have around 30 something hours, 40, and there's just not enough missions, like maps. It's running into the same issue I had with early Darktide and Vermintide. The maps don't feel like they're on rails or anything, and the combat is just so good that it's not like any other game. You just want to keep playing it. But the issue is the variety in gameplay and objective is not really there, and the bosses, we need different bosses, and I know they're gonna update the game and add more stuff. They even said there would be like new enemies in the faction that they're gonna add, switching up the gameplay, but they're not gonna add any new factions, unfortunately, until the next game, which is okay as long as they keep. And also they need to add more weapons. Even though we have all these varieties of bolt guns, the bolt guns, well, first off, they all look the same, right? And it's a bit annoying. Like, there's not much personality there, but it's within lore, so you know, whatever, it doesn't matter. But hopefully they add, I don't know what kind of guns are in the 40k universe, but from what I've seen, they all look cool, so add more cool guns, and I mean, you'll be good. Add more armor. I don't understand why it's so hard to do these things. This is kind of where Halo Infinite died. Like, just add things like this, simple things, stuff you know people want to buy and rank up to get. Like, so if they can do that, the game's gonna be fine. I'm still gonna play it, upgrade my Vanguard a bit, but yeah, I just wanted to explain why I love horde shooters. There's just something so addictive about, you know, just sitting down, relaxing. It's like the most relaxing game for me, game type. You just pop on a YouTube video, totally spaced out, and just gun them down, find upgrades throughout the map, and once you're done with the mission, you get like this huge explosion of dopamine rewards, and you're like, oh, I can use this now, I can go upgrade this, I can make my guy look like this, and then you can prepare for the next you know, huge horde, the mission, the huge horde of enemies you have to go against next. So it's just a great formula, and I feel like these games need love. Space Marine's getting it, but honestly, like, again, the zombies community, stop just sitting there and complaining about Black Ops Zombies and go and play some of these other games. They're surprisingly a lot of fun. So I know I rambled a bit, but I just wanted to talk about that. I'll let you know if I like the Psyker class at all. So far, Veteran is really, it's newbie friendly and has all these nice perks to make everything smooth, and I don't know, I really like it. But I'll see you guys later, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Goodbye.